lot. Okay, I am opening I'm setting up the Zoom. I'm setting up the record, and I'm setting up, okay, live stream. Oh, okay, guys, yay! Start webinar. Okay, I'm gonna put it speaker mode so that. Okay, I am opening I'm setting up the Zoom. I'm setting up the record. Right, there we go. Okay, people, please mute yourselves, and the best is speaker mode so that whoever is speaking is the person that we can see. Now I have opened it and our participants are walking in. If this were a real auditorium, as opposed to a screen under which we are all operating, we would have actually seen them walking past us, going and taking their seats in front of the screen, making themselves comfortable, maybe eating popcorn. Well, unfortunately, we don't have that. So why am I getting you to pop out every moment, Edwin? So
I'm not doing anything.
No, well, we have to stop your video then. All right. So there we go. I have the attendees are here, and everybody is coming back to sit down, make themselves comfortable. And this is Sunday, the 21st of March, the first day of spring. Yay! It's spring, new spring, everybody. It's time to renovate, time to innovate, time for change, and time for celebration. We are here to celebrate. I put it with a Z, especially because it's on Zoom. So Z for Zoom. We are celebrating the 8th annual edition of SR Socially Relevant Film Festival New York, and it is the closing awards night. First of all, I want to thank. We have to start with thanks. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to the filmmakers, first of all, because without filmmakers, you do not have a film festival. Thank you to all the team members, because without the team members, you cannot bring together the films from the filmmakers so that we can have a film festival. Thank you to all the jury members, and I will continue to thank throughout because we're going to share the screen in a moment and see all the jury members who took such hard time this year, especially. I'm sure everybody is resonating with everyone. We had a bit of glitches, a few glitches because of the transfer to a new platform, but we were able to overcome all that, and the jury sustained, the jury maintained, and the jury survived all the technical problems, and they came up with their decisions, which they are going to share with us in a second. I also want to thank our partners and sponsors, without whose help and support it would be impossible to put together such an event. It would not be the same if everybody didn't come together. We might do something little on our own in our little corner somewhere, but it would not have the resonance that it deserves to have. So I'm going to quickly check the chat before we go further, because I'm not going to stop and check it every now and then. If I was saying this before we opened, but also the attendees, if anybody wants to say something, we will all talk out loud later and communicate with each other. So only the panelists who are presenting will be visible, and the rest you can here, the attendees will be able to hear us. At the end of the event, when the party starts and we shut the recording so that we don't broadcast our party to everyone, I am going to open and invite attendees, if they like to come as panelists, so that they are on camera, they can talk to everyone, communicate and network or introduce themselves, just as if we are in a real situation. So without further ado, let me, oh, somebody has put a, okay, yeah, I'm good to know. I'm not going to read the chats. Again, I mentioned it's very tempting. Please, guys, don't put things in the chat that are not an emergency. If something is happening, my hair is on fire, or there is a man with a knife behind me, something like that, I will read in the chat, but don't say, hello, I'm here, because that will distract me and I will go and to look what is in it and see somebody saying, hello, I'm here. Well, great, wonderful that you are here, but please, let's concentrate on the moment. We have a lot of people. This is really fantastic. So I will start by sharing my screen so we can start by our wonderful website, which went through a huge overhaul this year. And here it is. There you go. This is the website, and I specifically opened it on the jury and awards page, even though there are so many different pages, but I will let you, on your leisure, on your free time, go and explore the rest of the website. Now we are going to concentrate on this page, which is the awards and the jury members. First and foremost, I want to say something about the entire reason and raison d'etre and the purpose behind this festival. The purpose, it's very clear. The mission is very clear. It is to shine a spotlight on filmmakers who tell socially relevant stories, who do not get carried away with the waves of commercialism and violent movies and violence on screen, and instead they focus on human interest stories and tell stories that would eventually draw attention to issues and could potentially make a difference in our lives. The reason why I started this festival is because I was getting sick and tired of seeing violence on screen, but also on posters. Because if you see a violent movie and you don't like that style, you don't like violent movies, you can very easily choose not to go to see it. But what you cannot choose is the big billboards, the big posters that are on buses, on bus stops, that abound with images of violence, guns, knives, people being attacked, people running away, screaming, and so on. So that was really making me sick in the stomach. And I said, we need to offer an alternative form of entertainment. The other reason was very personal. And a horrible attack, a horrible murder happened, a hate crime that took away the lives of two very, very dear people to me, namely my cousin, who was like a sister to me, and my uncle, Vania and Jack Exergen. And that is why, when the 10th anniversary of their murder approached, I wanted to do something meaningful and create something that commemorates them and commemorates all victims of injustice and violence. Therefore, the Socially Relevant Film Festival was born. And to emphasize that, I created an award, the Vania Exergion Award, in her name. It is an award that is from the founder, namely myself, and goes to a film dealing with empowering women and girls. The best narrative feature is another award, obviously, and we have as jury members for that category, Yves Pomerantz, Nicole Ansari-Cox, Alain Grandgérard, and Lauren Lacroix. And I think Yves and Nicole are here. I didn't see Alain, I'm not sure. Best documentary film jury, we have Jordan Matos, Robert Tutak, Erica Peak, Edwin Gerard, and Barbara Nemco. I saw Erica, Edwin, and Barbara. I know Jordan cannot make it, but I'm not sure if Robert is here. If he's here, hello to all of you. Best narrative short film jury is Mathilde Wamberg, I saw her, Auguste Valence, I didn't see him, and John Russell Kring, I don't know if he's here. Best documentary short film jury, Tyler Chase, Travis Hamill, Claudia Sobral, I saw her, Swati Srivastava, and she's also here. And then we have the Flixsa Award this year, which is offered by our new partner, Flixa TV. And I saw Claire Cusson, who's the founder. We had the honor of having Erica Enriquez Clemente, who is acquisitions at Flixa TV, in one of our industry panels, which was about distribution. And the Flixa Award is going to be awarded to a female-directed film because Flixa TV focuses on films, only films that are directed by women. We have 5 IndiePix Vision Awards this year, and we have Erica Peak here to present the IndiePix Awards. The IndiePix Award is, let me just read the wording for the Flixa Award, which I didn't see before, goes to the best feature film directed by women, selected from the SRFF slate. The prize includes a year-long distribution deal on the Flixa TV streaming platform with dedicated marketing and support. And of course, the IndiePix Vision Award, which is going to be presented by Erica Peak, is awarded to films of exceptional merit and commercial prospect. It consists of a distribution offer from IndiePix films, including, but not limited to, an exclusive DVD release in North America and placement on the IndiePix Unlimited Amazon Prime Video channel. So these are fantastic awards, and I'm really proud and happy that we have these incredible industry partners who are extending these awards to the filmmakers. Then we have a new category this year, which we introduced, and that is the life during COVID category. So we are going to elect best of that category. The jury for that category was Jean-Marie Lebon, Lorena Luciano. I know both of them cannot be here. I'm not sure if Carmen Labaki is present or not. She has come before all the way to New York from Beirut in a previous year when we had the in-person festivals, but I'm not sure if Carmen is here today. Then we come to the finalist script writing competition. We have Brigitte Gauthier, Janet Dulan-Jones, and Arthur Makarian, who is present for the script writing competition. The Women Film Critics Circle Award has also its own jury. It's headed by Edie Nugent, who is present, I saw her, Hope Madden, Maria Cristina Rodriguez, Andrea Chase, Simone Wilson, Lyron Cohen, and Mimi Torchin, who work together as a team. I just want us to take a moment and applaud our jury. Unfortunately, we won't hear the applause, but here they are. How can I make this so that everyone is, okay, maybe make it a little smaller so everybody fits on the same page. So here is our esteemed jury, all the members together on the page of our Festival website. Please, everyone, let's give them a big applause. A silent applause, but it's an applause nonetheless. Thank you all very much. I know it was quite a bumpy ride this year, but I promise you from now on, it's going to be smooth sailing. And here is a word of gratitude to our diligent jury members for their dedication and time in choosing the winners. So and here they are, the people who did do the awards. So before we leave the website, let me go and show you the page where we have our team members quickly, because afterwards we won't come back there. So there we go, the wonderful team members, myself, Dirk Robertson, Michael Claes, Natalie Gologorski, Lucie Tripon, Ching Jewel, Jilly Simon, Linda Selman, Thomas Simon, Nadine Asmar, Peter Smith, Donna Heffernan, Eamon Kartin, Yao He, RPR El Mayan, Mia Aswad, Pramila Baisya, Sophia Benz, and Emma Guthrie. We also have a section at the bottom of all the past team members and volunteers. They helped us, we thank them. So everyone, I applaud you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So now I'm going to stop sharing this screen so that I can go and share the screen that we need for the presentations. Okay, there we go. Bear with me. Right. Share the screen, this screen, but oh, I don't want to share it to the bad. Let me see first. Let me fix it first before sharing and then suddenly divulging an award that I don't want to be divulging, because we were looking at very different things just before we opened, and the page might not be on the correct page. So before I open it to everybody's eyes, let me just come to the bottom. Yeah, there we go. Now it's ready to be shared. There. Okay, as you can see, we have a blank paper here. It's a blank note. It says, winner, your movie. And it's the script writing competition. So I would invite Arthur, he's one of the script writing jury members, to present maybe you want to say something about the selection process, or maybe you just want to jump into the starting from third place, second, third, as whichever way you choose, Arthur.
Yes, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Socially Relevant Film Festival Edition 8. I'm thrilled to be part of the jury for the festival, for the script writing especially. It was my biggest pleasure to read every single script that I was provided to read. And I have to say, I found so many strengths in each script. But overall, when you're having a look, what is relevant for today, what is going to make an impact for today, the writing, how dynamic it is, how it is emerging us into the world where we want to be part and go and make a change in the world. And all of you have brought your best in terms of trying to introduce an issue that is existent in our society, and trying to bring your perspective and the way you think things could have changed or things could be addressed through your scripts. So myself, I don't know who the winner is, as much as it'd be surprising since this is an online event and we were supposed to know, but I think this is so exciting not to know because my heart is beating. Of course, I have my favorites and I have my best top 3 scripts. But now we're going to learn who is the winner, who are the winners of today. Number 3, number 2, and the Grand Prix for screenwriting. So the 3rd place goes to The Hunter by Carl Schelleman. Did I pronounce that right? Hopefully.
Yeah. So do you want to, shall we get people, but for the first one, if the first winner wants to say something, they're welcome to jump in. Yes, so the 2nd place, Arthur.
Okay, moving on, 2nd place. 2nd place goes to I Promise You This by Todd Sorrell. Congratulations, Todd. Amazing work.
And the winner?
And the winner is... Nora, played a little bit around. Wait a little bit. Oh, it's gone. Yay! Those Who Wonder by David, Neil, and Oscar Sanchez. Congratulations, guys. An amazing script that I hope is going to get to the world and the world is going to see. Congratulations, great work. All the best to this work.
Are they here? I don't know.
Carl Scheffelman is here. He said he was thrilled in the chat, and thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. They'll have a chance at the end, because if we stop and bring in and out each time, it's going to be a bit crazy. So we're going to go quite fast, and I don't know who is here, who isn't here. So I'm going to go to the next category. So the next category is Best Actor, Best Actress for a Short Film category. And I invite Mathilde Wamberg to present that category.
Yes. Hello, everybody. I was very honored to be a part of the jury, and it was awful to decide the prices, because I was so astonished about the high quality of each film, short film, narrative short film I saw. So it was terrible, but that the we have to. And for the best actress and the best actor, I had a name. I find, I'm sorry for my English, I need some practice more. But my aim was, I was very touched by a lot of excellent actresses and actors in that category. But I have chosen, you understand me, I hope, to choose interior acting. That is to say, sometimes you got some parts and you don't have a lot of words, but people, the audience, the public can read every little thought of the inside of the character, and that's amazing. That's less is more. You do very few, and it says a lot to everybody. So in that kind of choice I made, I want to say the best actress.
Oh, you went to
Oh no, it's the best the best actress.
No, you want actress first or actor?
I want actress first, because you know it's a long path for women. Okay. Thank you, Nora. So the best actress for narrative short films is to Milica Stefanovic, because it was really impressed. I was really impressed.
And the film was When I'm at Home.
Yes, thank you, Nora. When I'm at Home. And now the best actor. So felicitation, no, to Milica. And the best actor, it was the kind of interior also acting very incredible, because you really believe it's true, and that's fantastic to believe. Cinema is sometimes more true than reality, no? So the best actor for me is Paul White in The Huntsman's Place, because very few and means a lot interior acting. Inspired, I love you all actresses and actors from this category, okay?
Thank you so much, Mathilde. I'm remembering our workshop together. December.
In
Wow.
Paris.
We had so much fun. Mathilde and I met in a casting workshop we did back in December in Paris, in middle of lockdown, of course, but we had our permits to go out and do the workshop and all that. And we were masked, if you can believe this, a casting workshop in which the actors are masked. Only who was being filmed did not have a mask on. Everybody else, even the person who was giving them the cues, even feeding them the lines, had to have their mask on.
So everything was in the, the look.
The eyes. Yes, exactly.
The look.
Thank you so much, Mathilde.
You're welcome.
So we're going to the next category, and I would like to invite Eve Pomeranz to present the best actor and best actress in the feature film. But before we do that, I want to regulate something. If somebody knows how to do it, let me know. I want to make it so that the speaker becomes the main frame, and I'm not being able to manipulate that while we are in shared screen. So I'm going to come out of that and try to see if I can. Yeah, it is on speaker mode, but I don't understand why when we are sharing, it's not doing that. Anyway, to second guess technology. Anyway, so Eve,
Yes.
are you here? I saw you. I thought I saw you. Yes, there you are.
Hi.
Hi.
This is very.
I am so proud and so honored to have Eve on our jury. Eve is a fantastic casting director, and everybody, in case you didn't know, she is the casting director of The Son of the South, which is a feature film right now that is running in the Oscar race. So what can this mean? It's a huge, huge, huge honor for us to have her with us, and also for her to be choosing the best actor and best actress category in a feature film. So this is a real big, important choice. Okay, Eve.
So I just wanted to say that this was a very difficult decision, because we had so many fine performances this year. And what has emerged from lockdown is some extraordinary women directors. That's my first thought. I do cast for a living. I also produce movies, and I think that there should be a shout out for Julia Verdin and Genevieve Anderson, because they took on the subjects of sex trafficking and immigration, which are just so close to my heart and so important that we shed light on that right now. So that's the first thing I wanted to say, but I guess let's get to the winners. So the Best Actress Award, we had a lot of discussion. Jane Widdop, who really, if you haven't seen the film, you must see it. I'm going to read what I wrote about her. She is, when I say that you delivered Angie, Jane, it is not only because I cast for a living and produce, but also I came to know a few sex workers in India when I worked for the Elton John Foundation 20 years ago. So watching you in the movie, I recognized the sex workers I had met and come to know. It was truly a revelation to see this film, because I've seen many films about sex workers, but I've actually never seen a performance that was closer than what Jane delivered. It was truly, it was so truthful. I mean, if you look into the eyes of someone who has done that work, you know that what Jane did was much transcended acting. It was something extraordinary. She's very young, and so I have high expectations for her, her future. So I think that's all I want to say about her for now, but I think she's someone that everybody should take note of, and I definitely want to use her in the future in films. I'm really excited to work with her. I think she joins the bastion of actors who've taken on roles like this. She's like a young Jodie Foster. So I think everyone should take note of this extraordinary talent. So, all right.
Wow, that is fantastic. This is really cool. I'm so happy that we could facilitate such a possibility. And then, you know, this is the whole idea behind the Socially Relevant Film Festival, so that people make connections, people discover talent, discover each other, discover films and filmmakers. So, wow.
I want to acknowledge you, Nora, as well. You're amazing what you've put together here. You know, the films I saw were all so powerful. I had to rewatch the films a couple of times in order to make a decision, because they were that good.
I know, you kept sending, no, this one, no, this one, this was even better.
And it was only after watching
that one, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I had to
and also,
anyway.
Yeah, but also meant that you were so thorough in your work, in the sense that you didn't just go, okay, I watched them, fine, this is the choice. No, you watched them over and over to make sure that you're making the right choice. So thank you so much, Eve, really honored.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, shall I go with the actor?
Yes, please. Let's go to the best actor. Shane Dean. So Shane Dean is a completely new find for me. I was trying to find out more about him because I was so struck by his performance. And what he reminded me of is, we just worked with Nicole Ansari, and I just worked with Brian Dennehy in a movie. And I asked him, it was he's now passed on, obviously, but he gave his last great performance in our movie. And I asked him how he prepared for his performance. And he said that when he did the work, it was all in the eyes. And I just want to say about Shane Dean that his work it's very clearly in the eyes. You see his turmoil, his inner conflict. He's playing a vet, an American vet who has stationed himself at the US and Mexico border. He's building his own wall. It is so extraordinary what he does in that performance, because it's so understated and it's all in the eyes. It's just stunning work. So just wanted to shout out. I'm very, very excited to find out what happens to him next. And I think he has, I think this is a remarkable film, which also the lead actress in this was also a contender. She's really amazing. So I recommend everyone rush to see this film if they can, because it's a beautiful film. Beautiful.
Just a heads up, Nora, I just wanted to let you know that some people in the chat suggested you go full screen by clicking the full screen.
I know, I figured it out. That's what, now it's like whoever is speaking is in full screen.
Okay.
So thank you. All right, so we have next, oh yeah, we did this one. Thank you so much, Eve. It's really wonderful. And Eve was on the, as we know, on the narrative jury, as I mentioned earlier. And
Nora,
happy to do the casting.
It's fun.
So the next one, we have the Women Film Critics Circle Award. And this is a wonderful group of women film critics. And from our second year on, if I'm not mistaken, I think they've been accompanying the festival. And every year we have the Women Film Critics Circle Award that is given out to a deserving woman filmmaker. And I would like to invite Edie Nugent to come and give out the Women Film Critics Circle Award.
Thank you, Nora. Hi, I'm Edie Nugent. I'm a member of the Women Film Critics Circle, an association of over 80 women film critics and scholars from around the world involved in print, radio, online, and television media. The first ever women film critics organization in the United States, the WFCC, formed in 2004, believing that women's perspectives in film and on film need greater recognition. As a member of the jury, I'm proud to present the 2021, WFC.
Yeah, sorry, do you want to mention the finalists and then I play the...
Sure, I have them here.
Yeah.
Okay, so the finalists for the 2021 WFCC Award are Baladi, My Country, When I'm at Home, and Gets Good Light. And the winner of the 2021 WFCC Award is When I'm at Home, from director Ivana Todorovic. It's a quietly powerful film where a young woman returns to a home filled with traumatic memories and experiences. And on behalf of the WFCC, I'd like to offer our congratulations to the director and to the entire cast and crew of this deeply affecting and important work.
Wow, thank you. You guys took a lot of time to read and took really the time to go through all the women films, and we had quite a lot this year. I must mention that from the beginning, it's not done intentionally. We don't go out and try to say, oh, this is a woman filmmaker, let's bring her in and chuck that guy out because we want to have more percentage of women filmmakers. We go for the quality. We make the selection based on the quality of the films. And then once we do that, Edie, I lost you.
I'm still here.
Oh, you are?
I'm still here. You're talking, so I think you take the main screen while you're speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do it too, because if you do two,
Okay.
then you can be seen both. Anyway, so what I'm saying is that you guys took the time to go through the whole set to decide between the women filmmakers, and
Yeah.
we have quite a lot. We have about
did.
51 or 52% this year.
And I have to say, Nora, I've been doing this, I think maybe 7 years now, something like that. And this was the strongest group of selections that I've ever seen. Every single submission we went through for this was deserving of a mention. Frankly, it was tough to even get it down to 3, let alone one winner. So When I'm at Home is superb, but honestly, all of the films that we viewed were exceptional.
Yeah, that is so nice to know. Maybe they should, the ones that you mentioned, we should give them a nominee, women filmmaker, women film critics
Certainly.
award nominee,
Certainly.
Laurel, if you're okay. Yeah.
Oh, we're completely fine with that. These were clearly the top 3 in their category, and they're all deserving of a mention.
Thank you so much, Edie. We really,
You're very
really
welcome.
appreciate this partnership all these years, and you're always organizing it, channeling the traffic and technology.
We made it through this year, Nora. You've done a great job, and we're very pleased to be a part of the festival.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So we'll go to the next category, which is life during COVID. This is a short category we came up with this year. After the festival was forced to go online last year, and of course, the reason being the pandemic and COVID and all that, I felt, oh, wow, wait a minute. All these people are becoming extremely creative. They are making films through Zoom. They are making films with people with masks on and telling stories about the lockdown, about what we are going through. So why not create the category where people can submit films that are specifically talking about the pandemic, about COVID, and also specifically films that were filmed via Zoom. So out of this came a whole bunch of new submissions, which we had a great time choosing from and narrowed it down to 5 films. And it was so difficult because there were so many good ones. And out of the 5, initially we were thinking, no, we should do jury mention. No, we should also do this and that. What about this one? What about that one? And then we figured, yeah, but there are only 5. And if we give one to everyone, then it completely becomes meaningless and dilutes the whole thing. So I would like to invite Donna Heffernan from the festival team to help with this, because I don't think Carmen Labaki is here. If Carmen is here, Carmen, please say you are here. If you're not, then I'll invite Donna. Donna? Hello? Donna?
Thanks, Nora. I wasn't sure whether it's going to go on. Thank you. Cicero once wrote that life is short, but art lives forever. And it's extraordinary to me how much art was made during the pandemic. And I was very, very honored to watch so many films and to be part of the festival. And with this said, the winner of Life During COVID is...
Oops, I am looking at a chat. The winner is...
An Endless Summer, directed by Paulina Amicoselli and Patrick Crelia. Great job. Excellent film. Congratulations.
Patrick, oh my God, this Paulina kept coming up. I cannot believe this. This person is not associated with this film. Sorry. One time you make a mistake in the electronic and digital world and it haunts you forever. We took it away from everywhere and now it's still here. Sorry, Patrick. Patrick, are you there? Patrick? No, Patrick is not here. He's probably very cross with us by now because we made a mistake. It somehow seeped in from another film. This person has nothing to do with this film, this Paulina character, and I will delete that person. Oh my God, this is horrible. He'll never, ever forgive me for this. But I must say that, here you go. I am doing it in
Nora to
front
the
of
rescue. Very nice.
everyone. So it's a wonderful film directed by Patrick Krellin. And what is interesting about this film is that they filmed it entirely via Zoom. It's about a newborn baby and the mother of that newborn baby, and how this COVID situation with the lockdown creates a situation where this mother has to spend an unexpectedly long period of time with her newborn baby. The way they filmed it is they filmed initially through Zoom, and then they did that as a rough draft of the film they wanted to make. Then they shipped a huge amount of equipment to the actress's home in England and instructed her how to self-tape, how to film herself, based on the information that was in the previous rough draft of the film. So this film really not only ended up becoming such a beautiful piece of art, but also the entire process was extremely interesting. So applause and apologies in public, Patrick. This is a film directed by Patrick Krellin and only Patrick Krellin. So we go to the next category. Let me first find where I am on my sheet. Okay, this is the one. And the next one is the Flixa Award. As I mentioned earlier, Flixa is a TV or a streaming platform that focuses only on women film directors. And I would like to invite the founder of Flixa TV, Claire Cousson, to present the winner of the Flixa TV Award. Claire?
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Nora, for giving us the opportunity to watch those brilliant films. Erica and I, who were the jury for the Flixsa Awards, had an amazing time watching the features directed by women that are part of the film festival, and we were just amazed by the relevance of the content, the quality of the films, and it was extremely difficult up to the last minute to choose who would get that award. So I just like to, our top three, our nominees were the film Dust Wound by Genevieve Anderson. We had also Angie Lost Girls, which is an extremely powerful, and I'm still thinking about it and honestly having nightmares. But that was the point. But the winner we chose for the Flixsa Award this year is Antigone by Sophie Duras.
Wow. Thank you. I know Sophie is not here, so I'm not going to ask her to come and do an acceptance speech. But thank you so much, Claire. I really appreciate it. And most of all, I appreciate the fact that you're joining in all the way from Sydney. What time is it there now?
It's 9:30 a.m. And it's a perfect time to join the award ceremony.
Okay, but you're already in tomorrow. You're already Monday.
Yeah.
Thank
Absolutely.
you so much.
Thank you.
Really, really appreciate this. I'm sure Sophie will be very, very happy to receive this. As I read earlier, this is a year-long, maybe you want to say it, what the award is?
Yeah, so Flixa is a dedicated platform to female directors, firstly because there's a lack of representation of female directors in the main distribution channels that we have, but mainly because we were tired of seeing films that were not relevant or not representing women characters properly. So we created Flixa, and we are partnering with the film festival, Socially Relevant Film Festival in New York, to provide a year-long licensing on the platform with marketing and support. And Flixa is sharing profits with the filmmakers as well, so we support filmmakers financially. So that's the prize for the film that won the award. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And then we go to the next one, which is the Indie Pix Vision Award. So these are our industry partners, and we are very happy about that because we could give a lot of awards, but then, okay, it's interesting, but even if we give some cash awards, it might be a little bit interesting, but that's about it. But if we associate with industry partners, and these industry partners are offering distribution possibilities to the filmmakers, then it is really putting your money where your mouth is. So thank you so much, Claire. And I would like to invite Erica Peak to present the Indie Pix Vision Award. Tell us what it is and all that, and then we'll tell them the winners. Erica?
Sure. Hello. Hi, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here as part of the Socially Relevant Film Festival, and the virtual world of it has done quite well this year. We're so happy that we got to take part. And we saw so many wonderful, powerful films that were so hard to choose from, but we had to choose 5 films to offer distribution to. And there were so many choices and films to choose from. Without further ado, I will name them now.
Okay, so unfortunately, the size being different, this
Yes.
is how they play, so it's okay, right?
Yes, that's great, Nora. Thank you. Here they are, all of these beautiful films. So we're very pleased to offer distribution, including an exclusive North American DVD release and placement on the IndiePix Unlimited Amazon Prime Video channel, which you're encouraged to check out. And the winners are A Walk in Her Shoes,
Yep.
The Buffalo Man, Back to Solos, Out Loud, and The Universality of It All. Each one of these films is amazing, and we would love to take part in bringing your films to a wider audience. And we look forward to being in touch with you soon. So we will be in touch and we can take it from there. Thank you, Nora.
Thank you so much, Erica. And I would also like to mention that IndiePix is offering DVDs, not only to the winning filmmakers, but to all the participating selected filmmakers and to our jury members and to our moderators who were there, our panelists, our workshop moderators and panelists, and everybody who participated in a positive way in the festival. You are going to get a present, a DVD from our partner, IndiePix. If any of the filmmakers of these films are around and they would like to come up and say an acceptance speech, please feel free to do so. Universality of It All, Out Loud, Back to Solos, The Buffalo Man, and A Walk in Her Shoes. Who is present? Anyone present?
Maybe someone could raise their hand if they would like to make an appearance.
I cannot see a hand raised. If anybody can.
Oh, Jill Steinfeld of Out Loud is here.
Oh, great.
Yeah, okay. Where are they? They're
in the chat.
Oh, I need to go to the participants and bring them on. How silly of me. Okay, let's see. Who are the hand raised? I need to see the raised hands. I don't see the raised hands in my list.
So, well, Jill Steinfeld has her hand raised.
And Selena Garcia.
But are they on in the attendees? Oh yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay, now I can see. I don't see the hands. Okay, I see them. All right. So Jill and Selena, I'm going to promote you to panelist, which means you are going to be able to be seen and heard. There you go. So if you have migrated to the panelist section, yes, there you are, Selena and Jill. You're both muted. So yeah, Jill has opened her mic, so she should go first. Go ahead, Jill.
Well, thank you. This is just a great honor. I know Gail is, she's on as well. We've been texting each other, and I don't know if she's, anyway, she just texted me. So yeah, we're thrilled. This is great.
Let me see if I can find her and bring her on. Okay.
She should be there.
Yeah.
She's on the attendees list. She just hasn't raised her hand.
Yeah,
it's in alphabetical order.
But I cannot see her name.
Yeah, GAI.
Yeah.
It goes by her last name in the list.
Oh, yeah. Williamson.
Alphabetical order. Oh, wait. No, it's going by first name. I'm sorry. But now she's at the top because she raised her hand.
There she is. We'll bring her. Yes. We want everybody to be present. Gail, we're here now.
Great.
Do you want
to
say something?
Unlimited Amber. Oh, okay. Wow.
What's that?
We didn't realize what this award exactly, I mean, we've now read what it is, so this is really great because we need distribution.
Great.
There
Wow.
you go. You win distribution.
Well, here we are. Hold on to that card and we'll be in touch with you.
That would be great.
Yeah.
It's incredibly exciting.
Yeah, we can
Fantastic.
tell you what, what we've been up to and where the film's been. And we just got accepted to a festival yesterday in Amsterdam. Yeah, this is great because we definitely want to bring our film to an audience larger than film festivals. So, we've been waiting years for this. So it's very exciting. Thank you.
You're so welcome. It's an honor to present you with the award.
Thank you,
Along with
Erica.
the other
Thank
winners
you,
as well.
Nora.
So yeah.
Yeah. Let's see who is there. Selena, I saw you guys. Yeah. Go ahead.
We're still speechless. Yeah, I grabbed Mitra because I didn't see our film on screen yet, but then you said it. I was like, what? What just happened? So thank you, Erica, and thank
You're
you
so welcome.
team. And yeah, it's an honor.
We are beyond excited to be able to potentially make an impact bigger than what we even imagined. So beyond grateful. Thank you.
It means a lot to us too. So we're happy to keep this going and see what we can do together.
I'm just texting Serge to see if he's coming.
Oh, he's on the list, Nora, and so
Oh,
is
is he?
Andres.
Is he on the attendee list?
Yeah, Serge is on there. Oh, well, yeah, I saw him a minute ago.
But
And
if-
Andres commented, so I think he's got to be in there.
If people raise their hands, I will find them easily. I saw Serge. There you go. Serge, I'm bringing you on. Voila. Serge? Serge, can you hear me?
Oh, and I see David Torres is there too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, while next person is speaking, I'm gonna go look for people who already we named, so I can bring them to Serge.
Oui,
Oui, voilà.
tu m'entends?
Voilà.
Je ne suis pas visible, j'ai l'impression, mais je
Non,
vous
tu es
écoute.
visible. Tu es
Ah bon,
visible,
bon.
oui.
Mais je voulais remercier beaucoup le festival et la possibilité de donner cette visibilité aux films qui ont besoin de ça. Et je pense que Back to Solos a besoin de cette visibilité. Et votre festival va permettre ce chemin-là. Et je vous remercie parce que c'était le premier festival du film et la première distinction aussi.
Oh. Je vais traduire. Okay. Serge is saying that he's very happy about this award. It's the first festival, and he is very happy that we got this award. He got this award because it will give the visibility for the film that otherwise it may not have had, and the visibility that the film deserves. Thank you, Serge. It's an honor to have
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
On est vraiment ravis de t'avoir parmi nous. Merci.
Je suis là.
De Paris.
Oui, de Paris.
Reste avec nous. Il y aura
Je reste.
Okay. Bon, so who else is here that I am missing? I don't want to miss anybody else who did not say anything. Buffalo Man, David, you said was here?
Yes, I saw him in the chat. The attendees.
Let me go back. Guys, please, if you raise your hand, it will be easier for me to spot you. Because I am just going back and forth. There's so many people attending that it's very difficult to spot the name right away if the person hasn't raised their hand. Okay, David, I found you. There you go. And Andres, there you go. And Jane, we're not going to go back to Jane, but you'll have a chance to say something later, Jane. So, yeah, who am I missing? Yes. Right. So, David, do you want to say something? David? David?
Hi to everyone.
Oh.
We're very happy to receive this prize. I'm here with my daughter, my wife, and I'm speechless. So thank you very much.
You're all in the dark. We can hardly see you.
Okay.
You have a special VIP with you. Oh.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Voila, that's much
Yeah.
better.
It's
You
a
have your
pleasure.
little helpers with you.
Yeah. We'll be in touch, David.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yay. Woo.
Okay, and who else did I just bring in?
Hi. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Hello. No,
Yes,
just
Andres.
yeah. Thank you so much, Nora and Erica, for the award. I'm so honored. Merci beaucoup, and greetings from Costa Rica. And looking very much forward to getting in touch. And I'm so glad you liked the film.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it sounds great. We'll be in touch and enjoy the honor and, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And who else do we have? We did Buffalo Man, we did Back to Solos, we did Out Loud, and the universality of it all.
I think we're good,
I
Nora. It
think
was
we're good. We
such
got
a joy to
everyone.
say
Yay!
hello.
I'm so happy.
everyone.
We got everyone. Everyone
Yeah.
said something.
I just
That's
wanted
it.
to pop in and say thank you to Eve for all of her sweet words about the film.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Oh, wonderful.
Stay with
thank
us, Jane, because later we're going to bring everybody on, and then you'll have a chance to talk to
Yeah.
everyone and to Eve. Yeah. Okay.
Very cool.
So I'll go back and resume. I'm glad this is, who knows what we are seeing from my screen that has all sorts of things on it now. All right, documentary short category. We go into more films, and more films. So we have the documentary short category. We have jury members present amongst us who would like to present that. So,
Hi,
yeah.
Nora.
Hi,
Hey.
we have
And, I'm
Claudia.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, it was just so exciting to see all these people and the awards that they're getting. It's all great. And I have to say, you are a wonderful pilot of this spaceship. I feel like we are all in this very clunky spaceship, and you are really doing a great job. Thank you. Thanks, very special thanks to all of you who submitted your films. I felt so honored to watch a diversity of experiences on crucial issues in these times, you know, and it's also a great way to be reminded and inspired that, you know, of so many people and groups that are doing good things out there in this world. So it was truly wonderful, and also to meet and connect with my fellow juror members. Anyway, so to get us started, in special recognition of emerging filmmakers, we would like to honor Donette Moniz Reyome. I hope I pronounced her name correctly. We are very excited about her short film, Against the Current, for her presentation of self, community, and her excellent narrative. And we look so forward to seeing more films from you, Donette. I don't know if she's here, but it was truly wonderful to see a filmmaker like her, and we just really hope to see many more films from her. So it's a pleasure. Congratulations.
Let me see if Donette is here. I am going to look in the attendees. Donette, if you are here, please raise your hand so I can spot you quickly. I am not seeing it. But I have an announcement to make, and I am going to say this. We thank Holly Carter, founder and executive director of By Kids. This film was part of that program, and it will be airing on PBS because, yeah, in April.
Oh.
And we were just talking with Holly to establish a partnership with the festival so that we every year we get films by younger filmmakers so that they can have a taste of what it means to be in the creative field and what it means to be recognized and appreciated for their work and their talent.
And they're bringing really important issues to the forefront. So it's very exciting to kind of support and nurture that. We're very happy. There were a couple of other films also made by young filmmakers. So it was very difficult to choose. And we felt that was a good problem to have.
Yeah.
And then there's second one in our category, in special recognition of resilience, determination, and hope to Lisa Mios for The Son of a Sweeper. Vimal Kumar's enormous challenges and commitment to overcome the rigid social caste system in India and in the process elevate the lives of many through love and education is inspiring to all. And so Lisa, congratulations, and a very big congratulations to Vimal for the work that he's doing. I assume that he's not here. It would have been wonderful to be able to congratulate him in person, I mean online.
Well,
But
Lisa
through
is here. I just
Lisa,
brought her
yeah.
as a panelist if she wants to say something.
And just to add a few words in regards to The Son of a Sweeper, is that it very much resonates with the United States, and especially maybe now some of the participants know or have been reading Isabel Wilkerson's book, best-selling book, Caste, published in August of this year, and which also examines the unspoken caste system that has shaped America. So it was a very important film to be watching at this time. And so is Lisa here?
Yes, I just promoted her to panelist. Lisa, if you're here, speak, because when you speak, you're going to come on. I have put it on speaker mode. Lisa?
Yes, I am here. Can you hear me, Nora?
Yes, perfect.
I just want to say that I'm sure Vimal is going to be absolutely thrilled, and we are both so honored to receive this recognition. As I told you, Nora, I've been a fan of your festival since its outset, and I was honored enough that the film was accepted, but to receive this award is extremely gratifying. So thank you very, very much for the award to the jury, and Nora, thank you for helping us get the word out about Vimal and his work. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Lisa. It's a pleasure. I mean, the whole idea behind this festival is to give a voice to people who otherwise would remain voiceless. And your film is talking about somebody who's not only voiceless and discriminated against, but it's not only the issues. I have to underline this. Yes, the Socially Relevant Film Festival deals with social issues, and that's basically what is the end all and be all of the festival, but we don't stop there. First and foremost, a film has to have the quality. It has to have the production values in order for it to be considered, regardless of the fact that it might be dealing with an important issue. I'm sorry, what is happening? Something's going on. Hello?
I'm still here, yeah.
Yeah. So that's very, very important to tell the important socially relevant stories, but to tell them well, to tell them artistically to tell them in good production values. So let's go to the next category.
No, Nora, Nora, wait.
Sorry,
Sorry, we have the.
I'm so sorry. There is so much going on. So
Sorry, we have our best short, and I'm gonna hand it over now to Swati Srivastava to announce the best short.
Yes,
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank
I'm
you.
so sorry. I got distracted because there is so much background noise and some big bang happened, like somebody fell or something. And I am going to ask everyone again at this moment to please put your mics on mute when you are not speaking, because the slightest noise is bringing you on the big screen and suddenly it's a distraction. Thank you. Swati, so sorry. Please.
It's all right. Thank you, Claudia and Nora. I'm thrilled to represent NIWIFT, New York Women in Film and Television, in this wonderful festival, and to be a member of the jury on the short doc category, which had, as Claudia mentioned, a lot of strong films this year. And now on to the best short documentary. Making a short documentary work and work powerfully is no small task. It requires an art and craft all by itself. And sometimes there comes along a film that is so powerful, so pitch perfect, whether in its storytelling or the imagery or the sound or the performance, that it transcends to the level of poetry. It becomes that form of art that once seen can never be unseen. Sometimes the subject of the film and the courage of the filmmaker shatters your heart and moves you so deeply that there is no question that it is the one. And for us this year, that film was Shattered Beirut 607. It is my honor to give this award to the filmmaker, Carol Mansour.
I know Carol was having a difficulty earlier to log in, and she couldn't get the link, but I don't know. I'm going to dial her phone and see if she wants to say something on the phone. I'm going to call Carol and tell her. Carol? Yeah, well, I know she's not on because she was unable to join in, but let me, oh, Muna Khalidi is here. Muna, I'm going to bring Muna on. Okay, Muna is on. I'm still dialing Carol. Muna, are you on? Say something so you come onto the screen.
Yes, hello.
Yes, perfect.
Hi, Nora. Hello, everyone. I'm afraid, we have terrible electricity cuts, so Carol is unable to log on. But we are honored and thrilled, and this is wonderful. And it was wonderful to hear you say these beautiful things. And it's a heartbreaking topic. And we just felt, Carol felt very strongly that the world needed to know about it and needed that, the message needed to resonate exactly how much, how shattered our lives are and how shattered and broken and hopeless people feel. I think she's going to be thrilled in the morning when I finally reach her.
And if you will, Muna, please tell us tell her from us that those shards of glass, they shattered our hearts as well. They really, really did. So thank you for making this film.
That's very touching. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for everything you said. And it's wonderful. It's very painful, but it needs to be told.
Yes.
It really needs to be told. It's heartbreaking. I think painful is the word. But it really should be heard. Unfortunately, these things continue to happen, and the injustice of it all needs to be shared. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you for making it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Swati. I even, that your image of the shattered glass shattering our hearts is so powerful. If all of you, anybody hasn't had a chance to see Carol's film, please log in to see it. By the way, let me take this moment and say that we have extended the festival with 2 more days. Because a lot of people were writing back and saying it's such an incredible collection of films. There's so many, 63 films from 33 countries this year, and it's not possible for us to watch everything in 1 week. So I approached our streaming partners, Spark Fest TV Live, and they agreed kindly to extend the platform for 2 more days. So it's on all day tomorrow and all day Tuesday until midnight on Tuesday. You can catch all the films that you missed, and also you can see the winners if you haven't had a chance to see them. Thank you, Swati, so much for heading this jury in a wonderful way. It was one of the most organized juries, I must say. If there is the best jury award, then you guys would get it, because you've got all very well organized. You voted in a very organized manner. And also the choices, it was like impossible not to recognize all of these films. Thank you so much. So let's move on to the next category, the narrative short category. That's another wonderful category, because it's so difficult to say something in a short manner and make sense, and for it to be quality and good. So who do I have here for the narrative short? I'm presenting Mathilde. Mathilde, come back. It's a new song. Mathilde, reviens-moi.
Jacques Brel, you know, the big Jacques, le grand Jacques, as we say. First of all, I would say it was terrible to make a choice, because it was like, you know, it was great cinema. Each of the 11 narrative short films were incredible, in fact. So yeah, I just want to each 11 films first. I love you all, and it's terrible to be a jury member. And now I'm be a shark. I have to announce, okay? So I apologize, because it was, again, very, very high quality. I was really touched by each film, but it's the game. So, first of all, we were 3 jury members, and I can't see Nora on the screen. Yeah. I know what I have to say, but thank you. So we decided with the 3 of us, jury members, a special jury mention to an incredible film about George Floyd, and that's George Floyd Say Their Names. It's incredible. Just see that film. It's a musical, acting, comedy, but not comedy at all. I'm sorry, but it's a shock. It's and it's very, very well made. It's you're touched, really touched. So a special jury mention
for Christopher Owens and Alisa Dan. Are you guys here? Let me see if they are present. Christopher Owens is here. I'm promoting you to
Alisa.
I don't see Alisa, but I see Christopher. Okay. Christopher, are you here? Christopher, I heard something. Are you here? If you are, speak and then we will see you. Oh, okay. Promote back. Christopher? Hello? I don't see you. Christopher? Chris?
I'm here.
There you go. Yay. Okay. Why don't you talk? When you talk, we'll see you.
Gotcha. Hello. I wore this hat just for you, Nora. Well, thank you. This is a great honor. I appreciate the work of the jury and of all those who viewed it and enjoyed it. In a nutshell, the struggle that the world, wanted to become a part of when George Floyd was murdered last year is a struggle that is played out over and over again in many different societies where the majority has the power of quote unquote law enforcement over minorities. And the misunderstandings, the prejudices, the ways in which all of these things play out lead to unnecessary and tragic deaths and misery for so many families. And in this video, we tried to just capture a little bit of the element of the Black woman who serves in our community as such a healer, such a rebuilder, such an endurer when men and women are both murdered by police. So again, we're very, very thankful. As folks who had no idea that this film festival world existed, and as someone who's never made a film before, I'm a songwriter, I'm not a filmmaker, but working with Alyssa, who unfortunately has midterms this week because she's a college freshman, working with Alyssa, I was able to understand much better how complex and incredible the process is for creating something like this. And I just am so honored and grateful that other people like it too. So thank you again.
Thank you, George. So we have Mathilde come back to say the next one.
Yes, here I am. It was so difficult that the three jury members sorry for my English, I need some practice. I don't have the good the good thing, Nora, but I know what I have to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
So,
yeah. Well, okay. I cannot show both. I have to show one and okay. There you go.
That's it. So we decided that there will be 2 first prizes because you couldn't choisir in French. So it was also every 11 films were shocked, but Ballerina from Christian John Preda was really incredible, beautiful, and I need words.
Breathtaking.
Just saw that film because it's so beautiful about that young woman in a bus who is living a lot of emotions. It's really, but everything is beautiful and it's strong again. I'm sorry, I can't express my feelings.
Tu peux dire en français et puis je peux traduire si tu veux.
C'était magnifique d'un bout à l'autre. J'ai commencé le film, mais comme beaucoup des 11 films, je tiens à le dire. J'ai commencé le film et je vais jusqu'au bout.
I started the film and I was, you saw what, like that throughout.
Et en plus, c'est beau, alors que le propos est terrible.
And on top of it, it's beautifully made, even though the idea behind it is horrible. It's terrible.
And the young woman is incredible, totally incredible, beautiful.
Thank you.
And also ex aequo, the first prize ex aequo is Gets Good Light. Totally different from Alejandra Parodi. I hope I said it well. Alejandra Parodi, which is a beautiful film too. How to say? In a next future, it's you know, it's a different way to be. It was very like in a great film. Really, the construction was really good and very. Oh my God.
Structuré, peut-être?
Oui, un film très structuré, mais en même temps qui amène petit à petit avec un suspense et avec un suspense bien distillé. Les personnages comme ça, tac, tac, tac. C'est fort, on est. Voyez-le.
It's very strong. The characters very well placed, very well distilled film, very well structured, and with a bit of suspense that keeps you going until the end. See it, she says.
Yes, and also an interior acting, marvelous. And even the young, there's a child, the little girl is incredible, but a lot of actors in that category was incredible. The young girl is incredible, but so
Voilà.
Bravo.
Thank you, Mathilde. So oui, voilà.
This is like go on fighting with that kind of bravo, Nora. It's such a wonderful festival. I was really impressed. It's very unique. I love your festival, Nora, really. Deeply.
Thank you so much. This is so important because not that I love hearing words that will make me feel like what you call it, like a peacock with her feathers, but because I do spend sleepless nights. Whoever is working closely with me would vouch for that. It takes a toll on me. Look at my under eyes. I mean, I'm an actress. I should care a little bit more about the way I look, but I don't care. When I am doing the festival, all that matters for me is the filmmakers and to shine the spotlight on them, because this is so important in the sense that if we don't offer a platform to a lot of these filmmakers, their stories, their films might go completely unseen and would be forgotten. And if we can contribute in a little way, just by a little token, like a little laurel or something, the laurels that we give them, it's not a lot of money, it's not bags of money to give them so that they can go and make their next movie. But even so, it would be a little contribution that can give them the push needed so that they can take on to the next step. And I feel that that is such a mission that gets me out of bed, gets me going, gets me not sleeping enough, not eating properly and all that, but because I believe in the mission of this festival. And I am not alone. I am not alone. This is not something that one person can do. So there is a team, and all these people who do work with the festival, they do believe in the importance of this mission. And thank you, Mathilde, for pointing out to that. And
I just want to say something more. I say a real bravo to you and your team, of course. And also a real bravo to each directors of each films of this category I was jurying, because I learned a lot. I was touched by each of the 11 films. And go on, it's great, really great.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mathilde. And thank you for the short film jury. And let's see, we are next to the Vania Exergion Award. This is very important for me because, as I said at the beginning, it touches my heart. It pains my heart to see that such a young, creative, beautiful life was lost because of a hate crime. And I don't want to dwell upon the crime part of it, but my cousin was an actress, she was a producer, she was an activist in her own way. She used to go into Upper Egypt, into the villages, and work with the disabled children, doing theater with them. She was such a wonderful, wonderful person, and it was taken away from me. The sister I had, the close person I had in this world, was taken away from me prematurely because of hate, because of violence. And therefore, this has to stop. If we don't raise our voices and if we don't do something about it, it will go on and on and on. Crimes and genocide and crimes against women, violence against women and girls, all this is continuing in the world today because it's going unpunished, because of impunity, because nobody is daring to say something about it. We all know too well what happened when the Me Too movement started and how that has changed everything in our industry. So we have to voice our concern. We have to stand up. We have to be together and united. We have to make a strong statement about abuse, about violence, about injustice in this world. And I, as a founder, decided to give out this award. And this year, we have decided to also be generous and give out cash awards to some of the films. We cannot, unfortunately, cover all the categories because a lot of the categories, like for example, in the script writing category, I'm going to mention the awards later as well, again, the script writing winners will get ISA placement. Network ISA is the International Script Writing Association. They're going to get placement for 12 months membership, which will allow them a host of supports and resources. It's a paying service, but they're going to get it free of charge. And also the same goes with Inktip. It's also a platform. All the industry partners have given out their awards, which come in the form of distribution. But for us, we would like to appreciate our appreciation with small tokens of cash contributions to the filmmakers. They are not very much, but they mean a lot to us and they come from the bottom of our heart. For the Vania Exergion Award, I am going to mention the winner. There were a lot of nominees. It was difficult for me to choose, but then I go by heartbeats. My very good friend, Artavas Pelesyan, Armenian documentary filmmaker, whoever knows him of his work, has told me once that the way he does his editing, well, at the time we were looking at the, like 35 millimeter films, he said, I listen to my heartbeat. When I'm looking at some images and my heart skips a beat, I know that that's the right frame. That's where I have to cut or edit or do something because my heart skipped a beat at that point. Well, I go with my eyes. My heart would tell my eyes. When I look at a film and my eyes tear up, I know that that is the film that's going to get the Vania Exergion Award. And in this case, it was very difficult because a lot of the films made my eyes tear up. So I really don't know. Maybe I should have done more of that. But I decided that the one that should get the Vania Exergion Award would be How We See Water, directed by Robin Starbuck. And the festival from this category onwards is giving out cash awards of $250 each for the winners. So How We See Water, the Vania Exergion Award, Empowering Women and Girls, goes to Robin Starbuck for How We See Water. Robin, are you there? If you are there, I would like you to come on board, come back and say something. Yes, I spotted you. There you go, Robin. There you are. If you start speaking, we will see you.
There we go. Okay. Well, thank you so much. This is really stunning, and I'm so sorry to hear about Vania, and it's wonderful that you've set up this award in her name. Certainly, Southern Mexico experiences a tremendous amount of violence, and I shot this film over 4 years, and every time we went back, we were concerned that family members would be missing, or there was an earthquake, and there were all kinds of things that occur. So I felt very fortunate to get through the film and know that these two girls were on their way and were safe. So, so thank you. Thank you also for this incredible film festival. There's so much talent in the room here. Not only people who care about humanity, but also really talented people. So thank you. And I must say the other thing about my film is I intentionally make these very poetic films. And so I tried to make them with as little artifice as possible, meaning I go to the communities and let myself learn there and then try to speak in that way. So that's how I fashioned this one. And so the dissonances in sound and imagery can be disturbing sometimes, but I'm hoping that in some way that allows them to live in people's hearts a little bit longer. So anyway, thank you.
Thank you so much, Robin. The poetry and the way you presented it was also part of the decision, not only the harsh truth about these girls that are trying to improve their lives and do something about it. All right, the next category is the documentary feature category. And we have the jury member who's presenting this category. Who is presenting?
I am Nora, Barbara Nemco.
Barbara, hi.
Hello.
Sorry, I got emotional and suddenly I forgot the whole thing. So Barbara, yes, it's yours.
Thank you. I am so honored to be part of this. I'm maybe the only person here not in the industry. I'm an educator, and just by chance, I reconnected with a college classmate of mine, Linda Selman, last year. She invited me to buy a ticket to the film festival. I saw an incredible film called Butter and realized the potential of that film to teach students about bullying and suicide was so powerful that I contacted the producer and he gave me permission to share it with our students here in Napa, California. I think we talk about making school relevant for children and we so rarely do it. And these films are the most powerful way we could possibly help children understand what is going on in the world. And so it is my hope that we will be able to bring these to the audience of young people because they have the passion to make the changes that are so desperately needed. So thank you for that. And now let us get to the documentary film that is the winner this year.
Well, we're going to start backwards, right? First, the jury, special jury mention.
Okay. And the special jury mention is for the film The Universality of It All. Congratulations.
Andres Broniman. I think Andres is here and we already brought him on if he
Yeah,
yes.
Thank you. Wow, thank you so much. 2 awards. This is I'm so happy and it means so much because I made this film to inform audiences, to inform young people about what's happening in the world regarding migration and its connection to different issues. And it means so much that seen through the eyes of an educator, you know, you see the potential in it. So thank you so much. Really means a lot.
Thank you so much. You and I may be talking.
Awesome. Looking forward to it.
Thank you so much. This is really cool. So the next one, Barbara, are you ready for, shall I put
next screen?
One? Yeah.
Yes. And the winner of the Best Documentary Feature Film, which was incredible, especially for those of us who are old enough to remember it, The Boys Who Said No, a film about the Vietnam War. That was just amazingly powerful.
Yes. Judith, are you here? Judith, let me see. Judith. Wow. She's in Australia and she was going to be here. I hope she is. I'm scrolling up and down. Oh, I don't see her.
I think she's in the attendees list. She was before.
The attendees list. I don't see Judith.
Judith Ehrlich, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's in the attendees
Judith,
list.
yes, I went past you. There you are, Judith. Please come on. Judith? Hello? I brought you on. If you open your mic, you will be able to speak.
This is such an honor. Thank you so much. There's I sort of binged on watching films last night and found so many wonderful examples of things you've chosen. And I really appreciate this, but this is really bizarre. Barbara Nemco, I am from Napa, California.
Really?
Yes, that is really weird. When you said Napa, California, I thought I went to Napa High. It's my hometown. And I haven't lived there in many, many years, but I'm still very connected to Napa. And anyway, your name sounded familiar. And I was a teacher before I became a filmmaker. So I was an educator for 10 years before I became a filmmaker. So thank you for this award from you particularly. That's really amazing. I thought, am I hearing things? Anyway, thank you. Nora, you've done an amazing job and your energy is fabulous and it's wonderful being part of this. And we're all very grateful. This film was made with donations from 1,000+ people that funded this film. It didn't, it went through, it was an unusual process getting to this point, made with a committee of people who were very intensely involved all the way through the process and still are. So I can take some credit for it, but it goes to a large group of people, including Christopher Colorado Jones, who started the project and died in a tragic accident about a year ago. So thank you for this, and thank you to everybody who worked on the film with me.
Thank you so much, Judith. And let me just go quickly and say what the film gets in terms of awards, because now we're getting into the cash part. And Resolution Rentals, which is another industry partner we have, is offering 2 certificates, 2 rental certificates that the winners can redeem against equipment rental, lights, gels, or whatever else they need for their next film. And it's $150 worth certificate, and it goes to the winner of the documentary prize The Boys Who Said No. And also Cinema Libre Studio, our other industry partner, one of our other industry partners, is offering a consultation to the winning documentary feature and the narrative feature, the two major categories. 1 hour of consultation to package your film, to place it for placement and distribution. Last but not least, the Socially Relevant Film Festival is offering cash prize this year of $250 for the winning documentary film, The Boys Who Said No.
Thank you, Norma. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Plus, of course, this certificate, which we will be sending out to the winners. So the last but not least, we are in the narrative category. Yes, there you go. This is the narrative category. And we have Nicole, who has been texting me. She's in the middle of a move. Nicole, I hope you haven't given up on us. I know we went on for a long time. There you are, radiant as ever, in the middle of a move, people. And she made the time to be here with us. So Nicole, take it away.
Thank you so much for having me, and it is such a pleasure to be part of the Socially Relevant Film Festival. I've been there from the beginning, supporting Nora because I really believe in the cause. And it doesn't look too messy. If you would be in the other room, it's full of boxes. But before I announce the movie, I just want to show you the sunset because I have an extraordinary sunset view. And I want to just share it with everybody and congratulate all the recipients of the awards. I hope you saw that beautiful end of the sunset that I've been having the pleasure to bask in while I was listening. Yeah, this was, it was a hard call. There were a lot of really good films, and it was a tie. So there were two films that are the winners of the main
thing first, the jury mention first.
Okay, so this is the jury special mention film because they were almost tied, and we wanted to make sure that this movie would get its just desert. And the winner for that category is I Married My Mother by Domenico Costanze. Italian, this is the special jury mention in the narrative feature film category. I Married My Mother is a wonderfully funny movie that deals with Alzheimer's. And Alzheimer's can be such a dreary subject and experience in life. And this movie really made me laugh. And I spoke to other jury members, made us laugh, which is so needed during this time. So this is the special jury mention, and congratulations. I don't know if we have Domenico here.
Actually, Domenico is not here, but he sent the actor, Nico Pecci, and he's going to be talking for him. Also,
oh, wonderful.
Yeah, he's here. I think I brought him in as panelist, Nico.
Yes, hi.
Yes. We don't have...
Ciao, Nico. You were wonderful in the movie and so handsome.
Thank you very much, Nicole. I'm very happy. Can you see me? No?
No, your camera must be off. We are only seeing your name. Put your camera on. Yes, there you are.
Oh, thank you. Hi, everybody. Thank you, Nicole. I agree with you. We had a lot of fun time during the shooting of the movie, of course. It was also, we had also sad moments because we shoot in this particular hospitals called RSA. And so it was a mix of different emotions shooting this movie.
Is the story is it a story that actually comes from a life experience of the director, writer, or you?
Yes, Domenico's mother. It's unfortunately the protagonist of the movie. I'm Saverio, and I'm Domenico in the movie. And but the good news is that his mother, that now he's not here anymore, saw the movie.
Beautiful! That's
yes,
beautiful.
She saw the movie with all these other old people that were in this RSA, and it was very sad to see the movie with them. We cried a lot.
I bet. Well, it was beautiful, and we were so happy, especially Eve and I were in constant contact as we were watching the movie. So it's so good to laugh. You know, with a subject.
The old guys,
so
the old guys
dark.
made you laugh. The old guys made you laugh.
Oh my goodness, they were so. Can you please extend our congratulations?
Thank you.
The old guys, seriously, they were just fantastic. Like, I want to make a movie just with them.
Me too. And if I can say something, Domenico told me to say thank you to the Social Relevant Festival, and the best award for him is that now he's sure that his mother is watching us from the sky. That's what it say me to tell you.
Oh, so beautiful. Thank you so much, and
Thank
congratulations.
Thank you, very, very honored.
Thank you, Nicola. So next, are you ready for the big announcement, Nicole?
Yes. So we have a tie for the first prize. 2 films we were not able. Basically, it's, you know, we all have a vote in the jury, and it was a tie. So both films are winning the first prize.
There you go, the first one.
So we have Best Narrative Feature Film, Dust One, directed by Genevieve Anderson, a wonderful movie, and Angie, Lost Girls, directed by Julia Verdon. Congratulations to both. Both were truly, really, really wonderful movies. Both subjects were handled in such a professional and visionary way. Both Angie, Lost Girls was really hard to watch sometimes, because it is not often that you see how sex trafficking actually, how these young people, mostly girls, but in general also young boys, get recruited to the trade, and how they get lured in and pampered and fluffed, and that was really hard to watch. And congratulations to Jane. Really, really deserved the Best Actress prize here. And for Dustwin, also Shane, such an incredible actor, and the subject of immigration, and was handled in such an incredibly visionary way. It reminded me of old Wim Wenders movies a little bit. It had a little bit of that flavor in there. Very artsy and entertaining, also funny sometimes, which was very, very special. So we all decided that both are worthy of the first prize. I see that Julia Verdon is here.
Yes.
So
yes, I asked Julia and also Genevieve to come in. So maybe you take turns, whoever goes first.
I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm flabbergasted. So thank you. Sorry, I'm a little emotional because we've worked really hard and we had to shut everything down with the pandemic, and you guys are the first people really seeing our movie. And so we've had no gauge of whether or not, you know, it was reaching anybody. So thank you. I can't tell you what it means to me. I really can't tell you what it means to me. Yeah.
You make me cry, Genevieve. So beautiful. This is so well deserved. I thought it was an extraordinary movie and dealt with the subject of immigration and the atrocities that happen at the border in such an interesting and unusual way, in a way that you don't expect. You know, it wasn't dreary, it wasn't heavy, it was really imaginary and visionary, and I love the visuals. I love the way that it was filmed. Really beautifully told this story and unique. So thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you, Nicole, and thank you, Nora, for this beautiful festival, and hopefully this is the beginning of a long festival life for the film. But it's what a wonderful. It's like I'm finally exhaling. So just thank you from all of us.
Beautiful.
For bringing us such a beautiful piece, and of course we have Julia.
Please unmute.
Thank you so much, Nora. Thank you, Nicole, for your kind words. I feel so honored to be a part of this festival amongst all these wonderfully talented filmmakers. I'm so thrilled that our beautiful Jane Widdop won Best Actress Award too. Her performance in this film was so fearless, and she really gave it her all. And you know, this award goes to everybody involved in making this film. I think my co-writer Janet Dogru Butters is on here too. She wrote the screenplay with me. So grateful to her. So grateful to all our producers, especially Sean and Jason and all the many others who really just get, like Morris, John, Greg, Victoria, Suzanne, Katie, Sally, Ron. They all supported this film and helped us to use our voices to raise awareness on this issue that we're so passionate about. We had an amazingly talented cast and crew who just put their love and passion into this film. And it takes a village to make a film. So this award really goes to everybody involved, and I know they're all going to be so excited and thrilled when I tell them that we won. And just like to say to everybody, please, you know, spread the word. Keep your eyes open. If you see something that looks like a trafficking situation, report it. Let's all start kind of raising our voices on this, because the stories of what happens to these girls, it's just really kind of heartbreaking. And I know that if we all use our voices together on this and all these other issues, we can really make a difference and start making change. And I just love that this festival is really recognizing social issue films and really shedding a light on them and helping to raise visibility. So again, thank you, Nora. Thank you to all of the jury for taking the time watching our film, and lots of love and gratitude to all. Thank you.
Thank you, Julia, for making the movie. And I believe that you also have an affiliated actual organization that has to do with trafficking. Do you want to share that? Because I found out on Clubhouse that you have something like that. One of your producers was in a room and we were discussing, and I already knew that your film had won, so I had to hold my tongue, but I was so excited.
That must have been the wonderful Katie or the wonderful Suzanne,
Yes,
I'm guessing.
Yes, Katie, yes.
And
yes.
I love our nonprofit Artists for Change. I saw a gap in the market because so many nonprofits don't have any budget for media, yet I believe that film can be such a powerful way to raise awareness on issues. And so I founded Artists for Change and got together a wonderful group of collaborators and filmmakers. And so what we do, we create movies to raise awareness on key social issues and also encourage artists of all types to use their voices for good. Because we are blessed with voices, whether we be filmmakers, artists, musicians, actors, and we all have the choice as to how we're going to use them. And we're at a time where we need like so many changes and so there's so much that needs to be done. And so to use our voices for good, it's the
That's
legacy that you
fantastic.
leave behind you.
So it's being an artivist.
Yeah, exactly. So Artists for Change, artists4change.org. Please all keep in touch. And we also have like very fun mixers too.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nicole. This was really wonderful. You did such a great job. And also to give us this beautiful treat, because we're all sitting in front of our computers. I am looking out, it's already dark now, and you gave us such a present. When you texted me, you said, I hope I can still show the sunset. I felt, oh, maybe she has guests and she wants to show them the sunset before it goes. And I said, you're next, don't worry. And little did I know that you wanted to show us the sunset.
Yes, you're my guest. You're my guest at my home.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And
thank you, Nora.
So I just want to say that unfortunately, the awards ceremony, as we are in it, is over. But we will see you soon on our YouTube channel, on our monthly Cine Cafe hours, because in the Cine Cafe that we were doing this year, Monday, Tuesday through Saturday, but I canceled the Saturday because at 11 o'clock on Saturday, we had the NGO CSW event and there was no way to do that. So Monday through Friday, we had Cafe Cine hours in the mornings. And then somebody said, why don't we do this on a regular basis? So now we are going to do that on a monthly basis. Whoever has the time, and in the morning, you grab your coffee, or afternoon, evening, whatever time zone you are in, come on in and be with us. And then our mini festival weeks are going to happen during the year. And of course, next year in March, the 9th annual edition of SR Socially Relevant Film Festival will come to you with a new slate of films. I cannot imagine how we can top this one. We had such an incredible collection, but then you never know. And maybe some of the new films will be people who we have already worked with, whose films we have already seen in previous editions. So I'm going to open the floor now, make it into a gallery, and get out of my screen share, which is holding me in prisoner, and maybe also invite all the participants who are here one by one to join us. So it would be a fun thing, and I am going to stop the recording at this point so that we can have our party. Ta-da! Okay, everyone. I am no longer running the show. So whoever wants to speak can. I am going to go down the list and promote everyone to a panelist.
So we're still live, just so you